Heyo, folks. It's been a few days since the Raya Jackson's assault on Psycho Stew, and it has emerged a few bad takes on it. But first, Psycho Stew seems to be out of danger. He's waking up, he's talking, so the immediate danger is over, which is excellent. Now, the long-term injuries are still to be seen because being punched 20 times while unconscious by this unhinged moron who should never be allowed inside a gym, inside a camp, inside anything remotely as combat sports. Yeah, he should never be allowed inside the gym ever again. Anywhere, in my opinion. Because he simply does not have the self-control needed. Now, here's for some bad takes. Let's start with commenting on Mark Henry. Now, Mark Henry said that Psycho Stew bears blame for what happened. Partial blame, but he also said that he didn't have the whole story. And it was obvious because in his bad take, he says that Psycho Stew hit Raya over the head with a bottle. Where the fuck did you get that from? No, it was an empty beer can. Empty beer can. So already there, okay, this isn't going to be good. And he explained that, well, he should have expected it. So I'm not doing this verbatim because I've seen other channels who report on these bad takes gets copyright strikes. Yeah. I don't care. Well, I do care because the ad revenue from this video will go directly to Psycho Stew's GoFundMe. But Mark Henry, for God's sakes, if you saw the video, even if the agreement was give a receipt, yeah. Let's go do a comparison. Everybody have seen the receipt that Braun Strowman got because he need Brock Lesnar in the head. So Brock, boom, he held back that punch. It was a receipt. Hey, watch it. That's a fucking receipt. What Raya Jackson did had nothing to do with receipt. He took him down, and already you could see how Stew's head bobbed against the floor. He's already out. And then punch after punch after punch after punch from a trained MMA guy. Now, Raya is a failed MMA guy. He has a worse MMA record than CM Punk. So yeah, if you have a worse MMA record than CM Punk, you're not good at it. But that's besides the point. He's trained. He knows how to throw a punch. Apparently, he is also a coward because he made sure Stu was unconscious before he started throwing punches. So Mark, please get more information, because if you don't even have the basic facts, it's just a bad take. Moving on to let's see here, who is this? Yeah, let's just listen to this. Let me bring it up. This is one of the early bad takes. This guy.
Who needs to go to jail, chat? The referee. I'm not even trolling. I don't give a fuck that he's a WWE style, like, wrestling entertainment referee. Bro, you have a referee shirt on and you watch the nigga almost lose his life.
Yeah. I don't know who this is. I don't really care. Apparently, he has a lot of views. How can you compare a pro wrestling referee with combat sport referees? You have to be at the verge of clinically retarded to come up with this. That referee inside that ring is a part of the show. He has no combat sport training. He's there more. He has as much training as the round sign the girls in combat sports. That's the level of training that referee has in that ring. To say, "Oh, he should go to jail." No. Now I'm not going to bring this up. It's another bad take in the same subject matter. A guy on X who compared directly the referee in this situation with former pro boxer and turned referee Mills, legendary boxing referee. Just no. This is not healthy. This is not healthy, folks. If you do not know the difference between pro wrestling, which is make-believe, it's theater, it's gymnastics, kabuki. If you don't know the difference, but do you believe that movie punches are real? No. Two completely different situations. Seriously. And then, of course, another bad take. Chael Sonnen. This is through Carter Rivers, I believe. Listen to this.
Okay. And you always have to remind people of this. You do not get to go arrest Al Pacino for selling cocaine and chopping people up with machetes because you just watched an episode of Scarface. You don't get to decide as the viewer where the show ends and real life begins, because
I do. It's right after the slam.
Chael Sonnen, you're a legend. But claiming that we can't decide where the show ends and reality starts, it doesn't matter. Psycho Stu was unconscious for days because of Raya Jackson's actions. It does not matter what Chael believes that we can't decide for ourselves, because if you are of that opinion that we are not allowed to have these opinions, then fuck you, Chael Sonnen. Fuck you. You do not have any authority whatsoever to tell anybody what we are allowed to see, think, feel. 0. Absolute 0. What happened was that Raya Jackson got offended. There was a misunderstanding. He walked into the wrestler's area, strutted up to a heel who believed, oh, this is a worker, want some heat, let's create some heat. They shook hands. Stu apologized. Everything was fine. Should have been. Nobody could calculate in that the son of Rampage Jackson is a raving lunatic with no impulse control. So, an hour later, after Raya Jackson could have chosen to walk away, press charges, he chose to violently assault Stu. We saw it in the video where he is talking to his audience. If I get this many more of that or this, I'm not going to stop punching until they pull me off. That's intent, folks. Raya Jackson intended to assault Stu. There's no way around it. Everything else is a bad take. You can have it, but I also have the right to call you out on your moronic bad takes. Again, all the ad revenue from this video will be donated to Psycho Stu's GoFundMe. So because loss of income, hospital bills. He might never wrestle again. Thank you for listening in, folks. You all have a good one, and I will see you late in the next stream or video. Okay? Bye-bye.